Good morning, beloveds. So I told you about my April Fool's joke yesterday, or I told you about the joke about the 38 boxes. Well, we had the 25 boxes to go yesterday, and my boss was like, well, we're going to do it this way. And I was like, no, we're not. It's like, no, we're not. No. But I did get through all 25 of those boxes. It helps that because it was that big order, he orders things in 12s. So most of the time, all I had to do was open the box, verify what it is, check it off, right on the outside of the box what it is. So it's not like we had to put away all that stuff. Now we just have to find somewhere to store it, and that's not my job. So, ongoing saga with the job that pays my mortgage. So, all right, I want you to know that today I changed the title. You know how I like to gender neutral things, and I gender neutral things for two reasons. One, I want to be inclusive. And two, I get tired as a woman of saying man and he and him all the time. But I don't want to replace it with woman, she and her, because that's not inclusive. So, so the title is What is Man? And I changed it to What is Human, just so you know. Our author is Grace L. Faus, and this was published in Grace and Truth in 1985. So, you know, I'd already been on the planet for a number of years by then, but if you go back and look, like until 1975, women couldn't get a credit card without a man's signature. It wasn't until, I don't even think until the 2000s, where women could wear pants on the congressional floor. So, if you were a woman, especially if you're on the younger side, like under, like 50 and below, you need to go back and look, because some of the rights and privileges that you have now, they hadn't been around that long. And you need to be aware of that. Especially with, I just saw Dr. Raymond Anderson, Reverend Dr. Raymond Anderson, posted a post about a number of states that are proposing anti-DEI legislation. So not only are they trying to get rid of diversity, inclusion, and equity, equality, they're trying to roll it back. So we need to be aware of this. You know, we haven't had these rights and privileges that long, and there are people moving to take them away. And I don't want to be a scaremonger, but you need to be paying attention. That's what I love about New Thought is we've never had rules against. We've never had rules against women. We've never had rules against, we never had to go back and roll back rules saying about women, about the LGBT community, about anything. And in fact, one time in the back of the Science of Mind magazine, they separated out the centers on whether they were white or colored. And Ernest lost his mind. He went, no, we will not be doing this. And went to one of the churches and said, and the very next Sunday, he called him and said, look, this is not okay. I'm coming to see you. And the Science of Mind magazine never did it again. So that's one of the things that I love about our organization is one person, and probably in this case, made a well-meaning effort. And Ernest said, we are not doing this. So, all right, I need to get off my soapbox. Let's do this. What is human? Or April 3rd, what is human? What is human? What is that power which has made them a little lower than angels, that has given them dominion over all creation? Having personally experienced this great universal power, inspired people of old have named it Jehovah, Allah, Brahma, God. Jesus called this universal power Father. I and my Father are one, he stated. The Father in me, he doth the work. Of mine own self I can do nothing. Whatever it may please us to call it, it is the supreme power that unifies the universe and all humankind, making all one with all. We call this supreme power omnipresence, truth, God. God being synonymous with good. This omnipresent good we call God has given people of its spirit individualized human. Sometimes gender neutral gets me in trouble. Individual humans have been given the inherencies, the qualities of God. Humanity has intelligence. Human has intelligence. Humans have intelligence. Humans have consciousness. And it just ends there. That's kind of weird. So I'm betting that this is from a longer article. All right, because it says page 75 to 76. And it says no copyright in effect, so it may be available on the internet. So it's Grace L. Faus, Faus, published in Grace and Truth in 1985. So if you're interested, you might look it up. Her point is, what is her point? That it doesn't matter what we call God as long as we call on God. That's one point. And then the other point is that the spirit that animates us is that spirit that we can call whatever we want to call. She also had shades of Emma in there where she said that we also call good. So, the challenge of gender neutral. In 1985, man is still the default. Okay. Unifies the universe and all of humankind, making all with one. So, the God being synonymous with good. That's where we've got shades of Emma. Okay, it's this line. This omnipresent good we call God has given humanity of its spirit. Which goes back to that argument of we have individualized a little tiny part of the universal soul for ourselves. That's what we are. Which means that any of the qualities of God we have access to. And it is up to us to step up to the plate and access those qualities. They already exist within us. They are inherent within us. We have access to all of the qualities of God. The question is, how many of them are we willing to, and I'm going to use the word embody. And I haven't used that word a lot. I don't know that Jesse uses it very much. I do remember him using it. But in the Philosophy Friday group that we've been doing, we talk about that embody. And so what qualities of God are you willing to embody? It's almost a situation of fake it until you make it, except you really do have those qualities. But frequently we have to practice them until we get comfortable with them. And I think that's what we mean by embody. It's like, take on the quality that you want. Whatever quality of God it is. And, peace, love, joy, harmony, you've got a range to choose from. And try it out. Give it a test run. Practice it. Because sometimes, especially if it's something that you're not used to doing, then it can feel weird a little bit. And you feel like you're faking it. You're not faking it. You're just learning a new skill. You are embodying it. And part of it is, how does it feel? How does that quality feel? How does it feel in your body? How does it feel in your mind? How does it affect your surroundings? I was trying a new supplement. I work in a health food store, right? This is how I pay my mortgage. And I had started taking a supplement called phosphatidylserine, because it's got clinical research on it for mental clarity, faster recall, and memory support. And so what I was testing it on was name and face recall. And it was helping a lot. And so this new supplement came out, and I got a sample of it from the company, and I was like, and then about 2 weeks into this new supplement, my boss is like, Lisa, are you okay? I'm like, what? Because I was apparently really quiet. But this new supplement had a couple of things in there that helped with stress. And so I think that I can be kind of loud. I can be kind of boisterous. I've got kind of that big, I can have a kind of a big personality in public spaces. And suddenly I'm like I was quiet, and he's like, are you, and I was embodying peace. And they didn't know what to do with that. So it was interesting. And so, but that's what I'm talking about. I was practicing peace because my stress level was lower. And was my stress level lower because of the new supplement? Possibly. Because my brain is now well nourished, and is working correctly, which then allowed my body to relax and allowed me to relax. And so, it's like good nutrition is a thing. And so that when I say it, when we're talking about embodying all of the qualities of God that we have access to, that's what it looks like. And it looks like you are changing, and people are like, wait, what's going on here? I don't, and sometimes they push back on you. Sometimes they push, but it's okay. So what quality of God would you like to embody? Because it's going to change everything. It's going to change how you move in the world, how you interact with the world, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Yeah. Okay. I just went all kinds of different directions today. And the question is, did I answer the question? What is human? All right. A little lower than angels. There's a quote, and I forget who it's by. Humanity is where the falling angel meets the rising ape. And it is imagination. And that is, because Terry Pratchett used that quote. Imagination is there. That's where it is. We can imagine these things. So any quality of God that you can imagine, you can embody. And it'll feel weird, maybe, when you first start embodying it, because you're practicing a new skill. But don't let that stop you. All right? A master has failed more times than an apprentice has ever tried. All right. That is, so what is human? Individualized centers in the universal soul. And because we are individualized centers in the universal soul, we have access to a body of knowledge, a body of qualities that maybe we haven't been using to the extent that we could have, that we could. And so that is the mission today, to embody a quality of God, to try it on for size, to see how it fits us. So, all right, that is the mission today. The other mission is the same mission I give you every day, which is the spiritual practice of self-care. Do something loving for yourself, do something kind for yourself, do something compassionate for yourself. And embodying the qualities of God is a good one. All right. The housekeeping is we are Creative Life Spiritual Center, Creative Life Spark. I'm the running Rev Ryan on the social medias that I am on. I encourage you to check them all out. One of the ways that you can support the center is giving us likes, subscribes, shares, that kind of stuff. It bumps us in the algorithm. So thank you. All it costs you is a click. You want to know what's going on with the center? Please email info@creativelife.org. That will get you on the constant contact. You get one email a week because it's a real person doing it. And he ain't got time for more than that, which reminds me I need to get the title cards up. Ooh, okay. That's going to be my assignment tonight. So, all right. I'm going to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day. a middle of the week day, we're on the downswing now day, enjoy the cool front that came in day, it won't last, do what you gotta do day, don't work too hard day, take a break if you need it day, a good day, and if that is too much pressure, simply have a day. You are enough just as you are. You are an beloved expression of the divine. You are a brilliant light, a divine spark. You are spirit in motion. You are God in action. Or as Reverend Jesse likes to call us, you are a godling, all right? So explore the truth of your being and embody some qualities of God while you're at it. All right, beloveds, I'm going to move into the process of my day. I'm going to encourage you to have a great day. I'm going to remind you that Reverend David will be on around 5 p.m. with you. I'll be back with you around 9 a.m. tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Know that you are loved, and I will see you next time.